From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are following at this hour. U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on Tuesday announced that COVID-19 vaccines are no longer recommended for healthy children and pregnant women. In a 58-second video posted on the social media site X, Kennedy said he removed COVID-19 shots from Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's recommendations for those groups. No one from the CDC was in the video, and CDC officials referred questions about the announcement to Kennedy and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. U.S. health officials, following recommendations by infectious disease experts, have been urging annual COVID-19 boosters for all Americans ages 6 months and older. A CDC advisory panel is set to meet in June to make recommendations about the fall shots. Among its options are suggesting shots for high-risk groups, but still giving lower-risk people the choice to get vaccinated. The Supreme Court on Tuesday rejected the appeal of a Massachusetts student who was barred from wearing a T-shirt to school proclaiming there are only two genders. The justices left in place a federal appeals court ruling that said it would not second-guess the decision of educators in Middleborough, Massachusetts, to not allow the T-shirt to be worn in a school environment because of a negative impact on transgender and gender nonconforming students. Educators at the John T. Nichols Middle School barred the student from wearing the T-shirt and an altered version with the words "two genders" covered up with tape and the word "censored" written on it. Justices Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas dissented. The court should have heard the case, Alito wrote, noting that the school permitted and indeed encouraged student expression, endorsing the views that there are many genders, but censored an opposing view. This case presents an issue of great importance for our nation's youth, whether public schools may suppress student speech either because it expresses a viewpoint that the school disfavors or because of vague concerns about the likely effect of the speech on the school atmosphere or on students who find the speech offensive, Alito wrote. And yet, Justice Alito seems to have no problem allowing Donald Trump to suppress free speech rights at college campuses. Apparently, if the speech passes Trumpansies muster, neither Sam nor Justice Uncle Ruckus care. The efforts by Pumpkinführer Donald Trump's administration to prevent Harvard University from enrolling international students have struck at the core of the Ivy League school's identity and unsettled current and prospective students around the world. The government last week told Harvard's thousands of current foreign students that they must transfer to other schools or they will lose their legal permission to be in the United States. That decision is currently on hold, a federal judge ruled Friday, pending a lawsuit. Harvard enrolls about 7,000 international students, most of them in graduate programs. Those students may now have to scramble to figure out their next steps. The Department of Homeland Security took this latest step because Harvard failed to comply fully with requests to produce records about its foreign students, Homeland Security Secretary and puppy killer Kristi Noem said in a letter. Noem, the puppy killer, accused Harvard of perpetuating an unsafe campus environment that is hostile to Jewish students, promotes pro-Hamas sympathies, and employs racist diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. Noem couldn't explain what habeas corpus is while testifying before Congress, but we're expected to believe that she understands racism, diversity, equity, and inclusion? Give me a break. That's the news at this hour. If you're 18 or older, live in Pennsylvania, and you're part of the LGBTQ+ community, please visit the Pennsylvania Equality Project website, paequality.com, and complete the 2025 housing survey. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.